Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
Snooze first thing in the morning makes me want to hit the snooze button. I love SZA, but I don't want to hear her every day. Same bad time, same bad channel. Okay? Don't we see this coming every morning?
We can change it.
Well, do it. That's my whole point. Jesus Christ.
We be forgetting,
don't you see it every morning?
We forget until the song comes on and
God.
it's too late. But let's get in some front page news. Now, the Nuggets finished the Lakers 108-106. All right. Now, they asked LeBron yesterday, is he going to return as a Laker? Was that the last day? He said he won't answer the question, but the Lakers have said that they are in fulfilling LeBron's dream of playing with his son. So, sounds like they're going to be drafting Bronny.
I saw the homie Carrie Champion post, because she's a big Lakers fan. She's from L.A. I saw her post that a friend texted her and said that was LeBron James' last game.
Really? With
the Los Angeles Lakers. She said this before the game, though.
Really?
Yeah. By the way, if the Lakers drafted Bronny James, that would be nepotism at the highest level, and I'm not mad at it.
Bucks do it.
What do you mean the Bucks do it?
The Bucks. Giannis' brother plays for the Bucks.
What are you talking about?
It's nepotism. It's family.
No.
Yes.
Here's the difference between Giannis' brother and Bronny James.
What?
Giannis' brother is ready for the NBA in some way, shape, or form. Bronny
they call
James
him the worst
not.
player in the NBA.
Sure, but still, even physically, he's ready for the NBA. Bronny James is not physically ready for the NBA in no way, shape, or form. There would be no reason for the Los Angeles Lakers to draft Bronny James except for LeBron James.
To make LeBron happy.
So it would be nepotism at the highest level, and I'm not mad at it.
Well, the Celtics beat the Heat last night 102-88, and the Thunder finished off the Pelicans 97-89. Travis Kelce, he is the highest paid tight end now with a 2-year deal with the Chiefs. He signed a 4-year, $57 million, and now he has 2 more years reportedly at $34 million.
And you know what else is interesting? Going back to Bronny and Bron. Bron's a free agent, right?
Yes.
The Cleveland Cavaliers should draft Bronny James. Make LeBron come home, finish his career.
There.
Finish his career.
See, I was thinking
Cleveland.
the Knicks. I was thinking the Knicks should just draft him.
Nah, finish his career in Cleveland.
All right, now let's get to some sad news. There was a shooting in Charlotte, North Carolina yesterday that ended with 4 law enforcement officials dead.
4 law enforcement officers were shot and killed yesterday while serving a warrant to a convicted felon. 4 other officers were injured during that confrontation. The suspect was shot and killed by police.
Gunfire erupted in a neighborhood in Charlotte, North Carolina around 1:30 yesterday afternoon. Authorities say the shootout started as members of a U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force were serving a warrant on a convicted felon they say was in possession of an illegal firearm. According to police, as officers approached, the suspect opened fire. Police say 8 officers were shot. 4 have died. 1 deputy U.S. Marshal, 2 officers with North Carolina Department of Adult Correction, and 1 Charlotte Mecklenburg police officer.
Damn, you never want to hear that. RIP to those officers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they say a GoFundMe has been started to help the families of the slain officers, but just very sad. And again, praying for those families and sending healing energy.
Why do those officers need a GoFundMe? Shouldn't the police department down there be taking care of them in some way, shape, or form? Don't they have like a union for stuff like that?
I would hope so.
Don't they have insurance?
I would hope so.
That's actually sad that they got to start a GoFundMe. Like the police department down there should feel stupid if they have to start a GoFundMe.
Well, the sad thing is if those officers were the primary caretaker of the family and then they pass away, you got to think for the next if they have children or if they have families for forever, they don't have that anymore.
But don't they have pensions and insurance?
I don't know how this works. I don't know how long these officers been on the job or how it works.
Well, if they have been serving their community and they've been putting on their uniform, I would think that they would be getting taken care of.
I agree. All right. Well, that is front page news.
And now, as if police needed another reason to be on edge. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ.
All right. When we come back next hour, we'll tell you about Columbia University, how they took over a building, and also we got to discuss Mamala. You know who Mamala is?
No, that's so corny.
All right. Well, we'll tell you who Mamala is.
Drew Barrymore, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, Mamala. That is Kamala Harris. Mamala.
Drew, I love you, Drew, but you should be ashamed of yourself. Who wrote that?
We'll explain the next hour, all right? Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. Get it off your chest. Whatever you're going through, it's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Good morning. We are The Breakfast Club. It's DJ MV, Jess Hilarious,
exactly how you be doing
Charlamagne the
people
guy.
when they call up here on the phone. You know how they be calling up. You know how they be calling up.
No.
So now you know how our listeners feel. Yeah.
Let's get some front page news. Well, last night the Nuggets finished off the Lakers 108-106. The Pelicans lost to the Thunder 97-89. And the Celtics beat the Heat 102-88. Now, LeBron James spoke after the game, after he was finished, and this is what he said.
My son, one of my boys is just trying to decide if he's going to, enter the draft or go back to school. I got another kid that's playing AU ball right now. My daughter's playing volleyball, and my wife is doing so many great things. So it's about family right now. And then in a couple months, I got to go to Vegas for training camp. So, I got to rest my body for USAB, but that's kind of the initial thoughts.
By the way, LeBron James is already home. You know what I mean? So it don't even matter that he get a first-round exit from the Denver Nuggets. The man is Morgan Freeman age and still playing in the NBA at a high level. Like he's done it. Like if you could be in the Hall of Fame and still play, LeBron James would be a first ballot Hall of Famer and still be he's home already.
He's absolutely is, yeah.
And I don't mean home like he's out of the playoffs. That's the Jay-Z term. He's already home. He's the guy already.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, also, Columbia University starts suspending students after more protests are actually messing up with the campus and messing up with the classes that they're doing.
Police stand guard outside Columbia University Monday night. We're inside. Hundreds of students rallied throughout the day in support of Palestinians as well as their classmates who have been camped out on the campus lawn for nearly 2 weeks.
They're standing up for what is right, and I'm standing up for them.
After days of negotiations, the school administration will not divest from Israel, which was the protesters' main demand. Student negotiator Mahmoud Khalil.
This is the new floor to us. This is the new floor to this movement, and the university should understand this.
In a letter to students, the administration told protesters they had until 2 p.m. to clear the encampment and sign a form committing to abide by university policies in order to finish the semester in good standing. Those who do not, the letter warned, will be suspended indefinitely, not allowed to finish the semester or graduate for seniors, and be banned from campus and residential housing.
I respect all kids' right to peacefully protest, but they have to deal with the consequences of the protesting. Whether it's getting arrested, suspended, failing classes, that's a choice that they're making.
Yeah, yesterday protesters took over a building, Hamilton Hall. Well, actually it was last night into early this morning. They took over the hall. They raised a flag out of one of the windows, and they had zip locks closing the door so nobody else can come in. The school has not responded to the takeover as of yet.
Yeah, and like I said, you got to be able to deal with the consequences of your actions. Like I said, I respect all kids' right to peacefully protest. I just hope that they know what the consequences of that protesting will be. It might be arrest, it might be suspension, might be failing classes, but if you make that choice, it is what it is.
Now, yesterday I found out that Kamala Harris's nickname is Mamala Harris after she did an interview with Drew Barrymore, and this was Drew Barrymore calling her Mamala Harris.
I keep thinking in my head that we all need a mom. I've been thinking that we really all need a tremendous hug in the world right now. But in our country, we need you to be Mamala of the country. We need a great protector.
Sadly, over the last many years, there's been this kind of perverse approach to what strength looks like, which is to suggest that the measure of one's strength is based on who you beat down. Instead of what we know, the true measure of your strength is based on who you lift up.
Yes.
Now, when I heard Drew Barrymore say that, I thought it was corny because I thought her writers wrote it, but there's context to it, right? She didn't just pull Mamala out her ass.
Well, Mamala.
Yeah, so that's why you need to mind your business until you hear everything.
Well, I know you ain't talking.
All right.
Jess With The Mess and her news might be real.
Here's where Mamala came from.
We kind of don't use the term step, because I just think, I love Disney, however, Disney kind of messed that up for a lot of us over the years, the evil step-parent. And their word for me is Mamala, and so they call me Mamala.
I guess talking about her stepchildren.
Or her stepchildren.
Call her Mamala, and that's where the term Mamala came from.
I don't know if I like those white stepchildren saying that.
Oh, my God.
Because one little slip of the tongue, it could be Mamala, and then that wouldn't be good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Mamala?
That's what I don't know if I like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, that's where that name came from.
Also, you let stepchildren use that nickname. It sounds crazy when a grown-ass talk show host is calling you Mama.
We need Mama back.
We need Mama.
We need hugs.
We need a hug.
Leave Drew alone.
I love Drew, okay? But just, that sounds crazy. Let the stepchildren. There's a reason you have family nicknames. Family nicknames are for family.
Yeah.
Okay? Mama.
What's your family nickname?
Raccoon.
None of your business.
No, Raccoon. What about yours?
It was always dark around the eyes until just 3 years ago.
That's
I got
true.
you. What was yours?
Making stuff up.
Mine is Boo Boo.
Boo Boo?
Yep, they call me Boo Boo.
Mine was Bear. My dad.
Oh my God,
Bear.
Envy.
I'm talking about your family, man. I ain't talking about your parents, what your parents call you. I'm talking about your children and stuff.
Oh, Jesse. Just Jesse.
Your children?
The children?
Your mom,
You said
don't call you no Jesse.
You said your family,
like her stepchildren call her Mama. I'm talking about like what do your kids? What is your kid?
Mom, what are you talking about?
My dad.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
what do your family call you? Dad, right?
No, actually, they have pet nicknames.
What they call? What's one or two of them?
Papa.
What?
One of my daughters call me Papa.
No, they won't be Dominican.
Yeah,
They crazy.
You want to be Dominican? You talk about me, but
They
you want to be Dominican,
so
Papa.
crazy. But all of
I
it
wish y'all
still
could pay
dead
attention.
names.
No, I'm just saying they call her Mama. When I say family, I mean your kids. What do your kids call you? Your kids just call you Daddy?
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah, Dad,
Okay.
Pops.
Pops, that's what I'm saying. That's a nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't tell them what to call their Mama. Look, if they want her to be Mama because she's the vice president, then that's...
I'm fine. Y'all ain't listening to nothing I said. I ain't repeating myself.
All right,
They ain't listening to nothing I said.
All right.
I am fine with the kids calling her Mama. I said, Drew, the other people shouldn't be calling you what your kids call you. It sounds crazy.
All right, Papa, thank you.
Imagine you on a talk show and somebody say, that's how you be signing. Remember I told you the other day at the school when you was telling little girls, come on, Mama, come to the microphone.
That's a
Mama.
New York, Mama. That's a New York thing. We call
It
women
sounds
Mama.
stupid.
To you,
you
because
call
you're not from New York.
women, not young college
They're
girls.
22 years old. I call everybody Mama.
Mama,
It's Mama.
Mama, come to the microphone.
It's not Mama. It's Mama.
No, you
It's
sound like
Mama.
Amigo. What are you talking about? Shut up.
He's Dominican. That's
You
why he be
sound like
sounding.
Domingo.
No,
Mama.
like
But
one
that's
of the
what we call it,
Migos. You sound like one of the Migos
It sounds
is what
ridiculous.
I'm saying.
Moral of the story is don't call grown people what their kids call them.
Okay, and that's your opinion, and everybody else got theirs.
Because, hey, by the way, when women call a guy's daddy, it sounds crazy too. If it ain't your pops, these girls that be out here, what's up, daddy? Hey, daddy. That sounds stupid too.
That's goofy. But,
Exactly.
But that's
my
not
point.
the same.
Go to commercial, Red. Because matter of
It's
fact,
okay.
we got
Calm
Sarah
down.
Jakes Roberts coming up.
Sarah Jakes Roberts will be joining us.
Sarah
next.
Jakes Roberts
She
coming
got a
up.
new book
Okay.
called Power Moves. We're going to
Yes.
talk to her when we come back. Papa, Jess Hilarious is the Breakfast Club.
Shut
Good
up.
morning.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.